Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews with
Christina.
So this is episode 1600, and this is a beer that you got me for my birthday.
Yeah.
Although we're not shooting this on my birthday, not even close. I saved this for a week or two.
We had to wait.
So this one is called Abraxas. It's Imperial Stout with ancho chilies, cacao nibs, cinnamon, and vanilla from Perennial Artisan Ales. 10.5 ABV, a full 750 ml bottle. All right, so pour it into the fancy stem tulip glass, and it's like I poured it straight down the middle, and like it wasn't even forming a head there. It looks just like kind of like chocolate syrup, and then we get a little bit of foam, and if I swirl it up, I get a little bit back, but that's pretty typical with super high ABV beers.
Yeah.
And also anything like literally with vegetables in it, like this has chili pepper, so.
Mm-hmm.
This smells great.
This smells like chocolate.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cocoa nibs, not quite the same thing as chocolate. It reminds me a lot off the nose of the Westbrook Mexican cake. I don't smell the pepper. I smell cinnamon.
I don't smell pepper.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, I got the cinnamon on that. It's very obvious.
It's almost like a like one of those Hardywood Christmas stouts. But I don't know. Yeah, I definitely I get chocolate. I get like a definite cherry smell. You get like to me it smells like cherry puree or something. You know.
I don't know if you really get your schnoz down in there. There's a little bit of a burn. Maybe that's the pepper. Could be the alcohol though.
Well, let's see what we're in for. Cheers. 1600 episodes.
Happy 1600.
I mean, I know it's not marketed as a cherry, but to me, it's very cherry. It's like Dr. Pepper, or like a prune kind of flavor.
Dr. Pepper or prunes.
It's almost like a Dr. Pepper cake or something.
Yeah, I kind of get the soda reference. I wouldn't say I thought I was going to hate this because of the pepper. I don't really notice it too much.
I think it's just a warming in the aftertaste. Yeah,
you feel it in the throat.
There's no spice the spice on here is from the cinnamon. I think the cinnamon, between the cinnamon and the alcohol and the chili peppers, actually I thought it'd be even warmer than this. It's actually fairly tame as far as the after effects.
I wouldn't call this spicy. Pretty drinkable.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet up front. Lovely dark malt. Just, to me, it's all dark red fruit flavor, cherry, plum,
cinnamon.
Maybe even a little strawberry or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Berry kind of flavor, even though there's no actual fruit in here. It's just, when you boil malt for that long, you tend to pull those flavors out. Could also be the yeast.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it's a milk chocolate. It's more like a deep, really dark 90% chocolate.
Yeah, it's just the taste of cocoa nibs. It's funny because like chocolate is actually a spice, like cocoa nibs are, and then like that's the way they make chocolate is you take cocoa nibs, crush them up, add vanilla, milk, sugar. Yeah, that's how you make chocolate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it starts out as cocoa nibs.
So yeah, that comes across.
Yeah, I'm looking and like I really can't pick out the ancho chilies. I mean, maybe like if I really concentrate, like I think like there's a slight kind of pepper character in there, but it's I would not call this beer spicy, aside from the cinnamon.
Typically, spice for me would linger on the tongue well after I've swallowed it.
Yeah. What I like about this, it has this like chocolate cake aftertaste. That's why I like a lot of beers like this, these hot chocolate stouts. Like Westbrook had it right when they called it Mexican cake,
Yeah.
Although that beer was, I think, much more spicy than this one.
It was. I didn't like that one.
So you probably like this one better.
This one is more agreeable. It's very, what I would describe as rich. This is pretty decadent.
Yeah. I thought the mouthfeel would actually be a little bit bigger. Not that it's small. I mean, I'd probably call this like medium full to full bodied, fairly low carbonation, but like Goose Island, Bourbon County, like that's probably like one of the thickest beer. I thought this was going to be as heavy in the mouth as that one, but
just based on the way it poured, I thought it was going to be pretty thick. But yeah, not
Yeah,
drinking as such.
Yeah, I really like the flavor combinations here. It's a nice balance of, sweet, kind of cakey kind of flavors, and then the cinnamon as the spiciness. The one thing I would kind of criticize it for is like there's no hop character. Like,
Not at all, no.
They could have went like a little earthy or floral or pine, I think would work, but I think like all the spice here is just off the cinnamon.
Yeah, which I think is primarily Mexican chocolate, right? Is the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is for such a big beer. It's really drinkable. My only complaint, it's like the peppers are like way too subtle. This could be like an old bottle. I'm trying to see if I can find a bottling date. But
I don't think I couldn't find a date on it.
yeah,
In the
sometimes
store.
you don't see it until you drink the whole thing. Yeah, I like it, but it's not perfect. I'm thinking 9 for the Abraxas.
Yeah, it's not perfect. I think 9's a good score. I'm glad it's not spicy because I don't know.
Yeah.
The spicy beers to me are kind of gross.
As long as the spice is like not insane,
Yeah, and sometimes it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Mexican cake. Didn't like that one. This is nice.
So you're going with 9?
A 9. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we haven't done this in a long time, but we're going to do a food pairing. We're going to have some savory, spicy steak for dinner,
We got
and
steak, yeah.
we'll finish the rest of this with our food, and we'll see how it goes. We'll be right back. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, we're back. We got our Abraxas with steak and potatoes. Chris, what did you think?
Like you said, kind of cancels out the spice a little bit, so it's kind of just fudgy now, but it works.
Yeah.
It's very rich.
As much cherry as I got before, I get like even more now. To me, it's like cherry pie in a beer form. Yeah, and also very chocolatey. So it's not like, I feel like the cinnamon is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Although, because I think the spice from the steak and the sauce and all that, kind of negated the spice in the beer. But yeah, it's good. It's a good pairing.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Still a good combination, though.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.